There are some pieces of gear that are synonymous with a particular sound, and if we're talking about Soldano, you all know what I mean. This kind of thing. And I pulled this amp out today because I was initially going to talk about how much I enjoy that sound, but I think you all know just how much I enjoy that sound. What I kind of stumbled across, and it's kind of the cool thing about having a truly fantastic piece of gear, is the cleans and the edge of breakup sounds on this are amazing. And why didn't I realize this earlier? When you have a look at the roster of people who have used Soldano amplifiers before, like Stevie Ray Vaughan and Clapton and Mark Knopfler and a bunch of other people who specialize in the lower gain stuff. It's pretty amazing. So I've got my old Strat, and what I've done, I'm not going to be able to do this too long, but I have the normal channel volume all the way up, and these go to 11, so they are Nigel Tufnell approved. I have the normal preamp control at around 3. So basically, the power amp's wide open. We're treating this like a non-master volume amp now, and I'm just going to bring the normal preamp control up. It's going to kind of act as our volume and our gain all in one. Bass is at about 7, mid-range at about 4, treble at about 7, and presence is at 4. And this is one of my favorite things ever now, so I'm going to noodle around for you all. You can all enjoy my bad Stevie Ray impression. And we'll talk a little bit more about it in just a second. What am I going to do? Neck pickup? Let's hear the neck pickup. Ridiculous. You can get so many different tones out of this just by playing around with the onboard guitar controls. Like switching to that bridge pickup makes it a crunch machine. It almost sounds like an AC/DC in a box kind of sound. Massive dynamic and articulate range in there. And then, yeah, if you're doing the neck pickup thing and you bring the normal preamp control around 4 or something like that, you have a great kind of blues bass tone. truly is a thing of joy. And I guess the moral of this video is, I'm not here to just flex and say like, oh, look at this amazing amp that I just happen to own amongst all the other amazing stuff that I happen to own. It's that most of us probably own several pieces of gear that we've chosen because they do one thing we really, really like. I bought this amp years and years ago because I wanted the drive sound out of it. I was on a massive George Lynch, Warren DeMartini kick. Kind of haven't come off that kick just yet. And this did and still does that sound exactly the way I like it on the overdrive channel. But the thing is, it does so much more as well. And I think it's worth every now and then pulling out a piece of gear you might think you're very familiar with, trying to dial in a different thing on it and try to just get inspired in a different way. And truly great gear, not only does its job, it can actually inspire you to try different things or play better or, even write a song or a piece of music or, get your stank face on. Get your stank face on. That's probably the real moral of this. So yeah, this is a Soldano Hot Rod 50 Plus. This is one of the many reasons I love this particular amplifier, but I want to hear from all of you. Tell me about the piece of gear that you've owned for ages, that one day you fired it up and you just discovered it did so much more than the thing you originally bought it for. And tell me about that thing and tell me how much you love it and how enthusiastic you are, because hey, I'm like the rest of us. I'm always chasing that next gear kick. And I'm very, very fortunate today that this thing has really pumped me up and inspired me. So I wanted to talk about it. Thanks for listening to me talk about one of my favorite pieces of gear. Let me know about your favorite piece of gear in the comments. Have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.